Tony Ferguson is a professional mixed martial artist, active in the lightweight division in the Ultimate Fighting Championship since 2011. Born to Mexican father, he was raised by his Scottish-American stepfather, who played an important role in his career, guiding him in the right direction. Tony later recalled how he looked at the tournament brackets, wondering who he was going to wrestle next, while his father advised him to concentrate on the current scenario. He began to wrestle while in school and later at college, eventually moving to the West Coast without earning his degree. There he began his career as a mixed martial artist, quickly earning the nickname of El Cucuy. Trained under various well-known trainers, he has also developed his personal training methods, which are believed to have helped him to garner strength and agility. As of June 2022, he has won 25 matches out of his 32 appearances, also earning a hefty sum in bonuses. Although he was undecided about his future and changed his college and major twice, he was steadfast about wrestling, becoming NCAA national champion in the 165 pounds division in 2006. In 2006 and 2007, he participated in the North Central Conference Championship. For some reason, he did not wait to complete his education, but moved back to California in 2007, where his extended family lived. There he worked as a salesman during the daytime and as a bartender during the evening. While serving as a bartender one evening, he was noticed by one of the patrons, who happened to be a trainer at a local MMA gym. The gentleman had noticed his cauliflower ear, which is caused when fluid is collected under the perichondrium due to an injury in the external ear. Soon, the two began to talk, in course of which the trainer invited Ferguson to work with some young mixed martial artists in his gym. Shortly after this, he decided to pursue mixed martial arts, MMA, as a career option. In 2007, Tony Ferguson began his professional MMA career fighting in small organizations around California. On September 13, 2008, he had his first major win when he beat kickboxing champion Joe Schilling in Total Fighting Alliance event, held in Long Beach. It was followed by another win against Frank Park. On February 6, 2009, he suffered his first professional defeat, losing to Karen Darabedian in an all-star boxing, caged in the Canon event held in Montebello. Thereafter, he went through a winning spree, losing only one match against JB Tommy on October 16, 2009. Meanwhile, he continued to apply for competing in the UFC's reality series, The Ultimate Fighter, but did not get any response until he won the welterweight championship in pure combat. It was only after he amassed a 10-2 professional record that he was allowed to compete in The Ultimate Fighter. Selected as a welterweight for Team Lesnar by The Ultimate Fighter, Tony Ferguson had to defeat Justin Edwards, Ryan McGillivray, and Chuck O'Neal to secure his place in the final. On June 4, 2011, he made his official debut with The Ultimate Fighter, Team Lesnar vs. Team Dos Santos final. The competition, also known as the Ultimate Fighter 13 final, saw him defeating Ramzi Nijem by a knockout in the first round. It not only earned him a UFC contract, but he also received the knockout of the night bonus. After the win against Ramzi Nijem, Ferguson returned to lightweight, facing Aaron Riley on September 24, 2011 at UFC 135, winning the match by TKO after only one round. On December 3, 2011, he snatched another victory, this time defeating MMA veteran Yes Edwards at the Ultimate Fighter 14 final. On May 5, 2012, he lost the first match at UFC, third in his professional career, losing to Michael Johnson by unanimous decision at UFC on Fox. Diaz vs. Miller, held in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Thereafter, he had to stay away from competitions for around a year, healing from an arm injury. On October 19, 2013, he returned to the ring, defeating Mike Rio at UFC 166 by Dior's choke submission in the first round, earning his first Submission of the Night award. After that, he took another break for around 7 months. In 2014, he appeared in 3 matches, winning all of them. The first one was against Katsunori Kikuno, which he won on May 24 by KO at UFO 173. Next, he defeated Danny Castillo by decision on August 30 at UFO 177, and Abel Trujillo by submission on December 6 at UFO 184 to 181 won. Continuing with his winning spree, he fought and won 3 UFC matches in 2015, 2 in 2016, 1 in 2017, 2018 and 2019 each. Meanwhile, he also fought and defeated Kevin Lee by submission in a pay-per-view bout marked as UFC 216. Ferguson vs. Lee on October 7, 2017. From May 2020 onwards, he entered a bad spell, losing each of the 4 matches: UFC 249, UFC 256, UFC 262, and UFC 274. He fought till May 2022. In addition, he also fought another pay-per-view bout against Justin Gaethje on May 9, 2000, but was defeated in the 5th round by TKO. As of June 2022, Ferguson has fought 32 Ultimate Fighting Championship matches, winning 25 of them. Out of the matches he won, 12 were by knockout, 8 by submission, and 5 by decision. Out of the 7 matches he lost, 2 were by knockout, 1 by submission, and 4 by decision. The MMA world was thrown into chaos on when news broke that Tony Ferguson apparently suffered a knee injury during a trip over the weekend. The matchup was supposed to headline the event, but it's the 4th time that a scheduled Ferguson-Nurmagomedov fight has been spoiled before coming to fruition. At 155 pounds, Tony Ferguson proved to the world that he was the most skilled and feared fighter, clearing out the lightweight division in devastating fashion. Over 6 years, he won 12 straight fights on his way to a second interim title shot against Justin Gaethje. With impatience growing with both Ferguson and the UFC over him getting a chance at the belt, due to Conor taking time out to do other business ventures and fighting in pro boxing, Ferguson was finally put in a title bout with Kevin Lee at UFC 216. Albeit an interim title bout, Ferguson would go on to win the fight via submission, earning his first title in the UFC and putting himself in a prime opportunity to fight McGregor. This would not come to pass as McGregor's hiatus from MMA got to the point where Dana White and the UFC ultimately had to strip him of the title and announced that Tony Ferguson would be fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov to fight for the undisputed title at UFC 223 in Brooklyn. However, injury would once again prevent this fight from going through as Tony would suffer a knee ligament injury that would cause him to pull out of the bout and be stripped of his interim title. At UFC 229, Ferguson faced Anthony Pettis. In the fight, Ferguson was dropped but recovered quickly. Tony Ferguson outstruck Anthony Pettis, landing 115 significant strikes to Pettis' 49 significant strikes. During the fight, Anthony Pettis broke his hand, and during the resting period after the second round, his corner decided to throw in the corner. This awarded Tony Ferguson the victory, advancing his record to 24 wins and 3 losses. At UFC 238, Tony Ferguson fought and won against Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone via doctor stoppage at the second round. He is now riding a 12-fight win streak in the UFC lightweight division. This was all for today. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, also share it with your family and friends. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss any updates from us.